All right, it is now 2025. Actually, it's still 2024, but I just want to record the videos back to back. So it's New Year's Eve, but this video will release on 2025. And I'm super excited for the New Year's, and this video would just be about like basically some plans I have. And then at the end of 2025, I can see how well I did with my intentions of like the intentions I set for the beginning of the year. I don't really do New Year's resolutions. I think like resolutions, it's cool. I like it. I like the idea of it. It's good to have like that energy and motivation at the beginning of the year, but my whole life is me trying to do what I want and get what I want and get better and improve. So it doesn't matter that it's the new year. I kind of just keep trying no matter what. So I don't really think about New Year's resolutions, but I do think about like what I want to do in a month, and I have monthly goals. And I have them set up pretty much already for, I think, half the year. I try not to do like the whole year because most of the time I am slower than I anticipate, and that ends up like me needing to push things back. So doing the whole year would just like stress me out. So 6 months is a good amount. And I guess I'll pull it up right here so I can be hyper specific. But right now for January, my goal is to get more freelance work and then also do some work for my audiobook that I'm creating for Japanese, like learning Japanese. And for February, that's when I intend on finishing it fully. And for February as well, that's when I plan on starting like a shorts channel, maybe not shorts, but TikTok and also Instagram Reels, like specifically for content that I have ideas with. I won't reveal too much information right now, but I feel like it would be a pretty good channel, and I think it'll be fun as well. Like it'll align with what I want to do for where I am in February, which will be Japan. So I've been talking about this a lot actually. Like last year, in the beginning of the year, I talked about how like I wonder what it would have been like if I stayed in Tokyo and how nice it was and everything like that. I was talking about it in Eikandos and Rinji. That was like so long ago, but I also talked about it recently when I visited Kyoto. I was like, yeah, I love Kyoto, but I feel like I need a new place to sort of explore. Because a lot of my life is right now, or I feel like during COVID, I would have wanted to do so many things, and like afterwards, like it took me just this startup energy to finally get there. And now I'm just like trying to have adventures, to go on adventures, to really live a life worth remembering, a life that I'm proud of, right? That's one of my, like, that's part of my creed. And I don't think I can do that if I continuously stay in the same place, at least for now. So visiting Tokyo, not just visiting, but like staying in Tokyo for about maybe like 2 months, I think will be one of my goals. I still am not 100% sure on those plans yet, but that's my goal for at least the beginning of the year, before May. And I'm gonna try my best. My purpose there is twofold: explore Tokyo, and then two is to create a whole lot of content and also like meet more creative people. That's something I've always told myself that I wanted to do, just never like executed on it. Like I tried a little bit like online, but I could never really connect with people online that much. I've tried, maybe I have with like a few people, there are like a few exceptions, but overall my experience with like trying to connect with people online has been not great. I need to meet them in person, or at least like have a call with them or something like that. And that's how I connect with people, like with a voice, with at least a face. I can't do it through like chat. I can't do it through text. It just doesn't work for me. And that's another purpose that I'm gonna be in Tokyo for, to meet people and meet more, maybe YouTubers, musicians, like just people who are creative and people who will and probably inspire me and that I can learn from. So I can improve myself and my own creative skills and my own like way of thinking and doing things, like, and evolve, you know? And I feel like having other people to do these things with would be so cool, like so fun. And I've been telling myself for so long, the 5-6 years that I've been doing this, that I want this, that I want to do it, have never really made a full or true effort. This is the time that I'm going to do it. Next year, 2025, or this year, 2025. So yeah, that's a huge one, honestly. And then just try to collaborate with a lot of people is a big thing from February to April, I'd say. And then May, I was debating whether or not I wanted to go to Europe, but I was recently reminded that a close friend of mine's wedding is coming up near that time. So I'm like, okay, I gotta attend that. I can't like be out of the country at that moment. So I'm sort of still figuring things out. Yeah, so a Europe thing. I do want to visit my friends that I made in Japan in Japanese language school in 2024. So it's either the end or I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Europe is a maybe right now for the things that I'm doing in 2025. But once we get back from Japan, a lot of my focus will be on creating a program which is about like 30-day challenges, which is about like really setting a goal and being able to accomplish it and understanding like what it takes to do that, like building the right habits, understanding like structure of how to structure your goals, of how to like work with your goal and break it down, and also like really show up every single day, what works, what doesn't work. Showing up every day is definitely way better than like setting like 5 hours once a week to do something. So that's something I want to create when I get back. And I want to start maybe like doing some coaching with it as well, like just like for habits and for how to structure a challenge thing, because I've been doing so many 30-day challenges, and there's a lot more 30-day challenges in 2025 to come as well. I've listed, I have a whole list that's like maybe 10 or 20 of them that I will be continuously doing. So that's not even going to be something I'll talk about right here, because you guys will see them, since I basically post about them on this channel like all the time. And then we will probably make another Skillshare class at that point, since we need to, in June. Like I have to make one every 6 months to stay in Top Teacher, in their group called the Top Teacher, where I get more benefits and yeah, more money basically. And then I want to create an app as well, a productivity app, just for fun, just for the experience of it. And that's about it on the list right now. I think we'll have like a checkpoint halfway, and then we'll talk about like the update there. But that's everything I want to try for 2025. I think it's going to be a fun year. I think the beginning for sure is already going to be fun, because I'm going to be in Japan. So that's good. It's going to be great. I think I'm going to grow a lot based on the plans that I just listed. Okay, that's it for this one. That's it for this one. Let me know what your 2025 goals are. And yeah, I will comment down below. I will reply to your comments basically, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.